Okay, you guys, this is an oracle reading for the new moon. Okay. Whoo! Good, beautiful energies. So I think the order I went was, well, this one was definitely first. The angels were last, I believe. Teaching came out, okay, for the shamanic healing oracle. That's the back right there. Okay, so it looks like as above, so below. Okay, what's in the root, what's inside is what comes out. Okay, so if what comes out of you is anger, that's what's inside. Nothing is causing you to be that way. You're choosing to be that way within. So that which is within is what will be expressed without. It makes sense. Why does orange juice come out of an orange? Oh, Dr. Wayne Dyer, I love your shit. Because that's what's inside. What's inside is what comes out, okay? Teaching, 14, Sagittarius, Temperance card. I'm a Sag rising. I had that dream about being the fire queen, okay? So this was going to be personal for me, and this was the first card out, so I'm like, okay, yeah. And also, I've been shown... And God just told, when I just went into the kitchen to get my son something to drink, it was 11:11, okay, on the stove clock. And so I thought, okay, this is the time to go share the reading. But when I saw this card, I'm like, okay, I'm going to share this with everyone then. And since it's that's my rising is, okay, Temperance, Sagittarius is my rising, 14, teaching, okay. Teaching, okay, the healer, the sage, the teacher. What was on the bottom was discernment, and I got mem. The water is bringing back the memory. The water's above and the water's below. Okay, discernment. Which way's up? Discernment. Which way does the water flow? Okay? Your eyes do not deceive you. Your heart knows. So, discernment, and that's a 6. Teaching, 14, that reduces to a 5. And then forgiveness, 23, reduces to 5. Oh, 5, 6, 5, 11, 11 maritime. So, again, like masculine and feminine, okay? I'm getting this as above, so below. All right. Forgiveness. Beautiful. Okay. Moon, silver, feminine. Sun, masculine, electric. Okay. Magnetic. So discernment and forgiveness. Okay. And teaching. So... examining yourself carefully, closely. Are you being forgiving? Are you forgiving yourself? Are you carrying this essence, being this essence of forgiveness? I am forgiveness, okay? So that's where the discernment comes in. Okay, are you acting accordingly to what you know? You know what you know in your heart, okay? Is your life playing out accordingly? Are you adjusting your free will to coincide with what you know to be true in your heart? Or is there a discrepancy there? Okay, so I think forgiveness, okay, for the majority of you, that's just the thing you need to carry in your heart. Okay, and if you haven't been tested by being hurt, then how do you know if you've mastered forgiveness, okay? And that's how we teach others, okay? By mastering ourselves, this is how we just shine and radiate that. We don't push it on. That's what religion does, pushes it on people. Oh, you just share what you do. This is what I do. This is what works for me. I'm just sharing. You know what you should do? No, you shouldn't should all over people. Don't should all over people. Yeah. I made that up because I was with a Virgo for 9 years whose brother was always like, you know what you should do? You know what you should do? You know what you should do? You know what you should do is stop telling people what they should do. So, I mean, he said it so much I had to come up with a saying. Okay? So, see how I'm just sharing? And that's teaching. That's all it is. Oh, that just came to me. The master teacher of, because when I was in the shower last night, God showed a couple things. Like the thing in the Bible about two people being in a field. It's like two heroin addicts being on a street. God sees the heart of one as just seething, wretched, vampiric, okay? And the other one's like, oh, fuck, I hate myself. But I can't stop, God. I don't know. I just want to die because, okay, God knows your heart. And then what was the other one, please? Oh, God, source creator, please. Give it back to me. Oh, and that's your master teacher. In that moment, too. Because it kind of morphed into... I heard Gat's voice about master teacher, something connected with that. I'm like, oh, what's that? Because he always says, like, that's a donkey could be your master teacher. And I'm like, he was the only one out here that was talking about anything that I was resonating with as far as the twin flame and Kay talking about Ma and okay, so I'm like, oh my God, this is the only one I can resonate, because he was talking about the twin flame thing too. There was like twin flame stuff, and then there was this other stuff. It was like the rainbow bridge. I'm like, So anyway, my brother, Gat, honor and respect. Honor and respect. Okay, so the master teacher could be a heroin addict on the street that just, you look at them and you're like, I never want to be that. I never. I always want to maintain childlike joy perspective. And that in that moment, that was your master teacher. Okay? So what came out for the dragons was the golden Christed, and that took a while. And like I had to like turn it around and start shuffling it the other way because it's a little bit wide, but brings you higher love so that you can embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Okay, Archangel Michael. This is like throat chakra blue. Okay, and with golden writing, so it's like that higher Christ consciousness, that golden, that's in your heart. Okay, speaking that. Vishuddha up, birches. Okay, expand. And when I saw expand, it morphed into explore your heart and remain fifth dimensional. So expand, it says expand, but I saw explore. So expand and explore. As you expand, you gotta explore that expansion. What's over there? What's the point of expanding if you're not gonna go explore that shit? You're like, yeah, there is no point. Yeah. Unless you're totally nonsensical. And then you probably disagree with that. I don't need any agreement. I mean, it's a truth. It's right. It's okay. And then what was on the bottom? Golden solar dragon. So, yeah. The masculine and feminine. As above, so below. The mem, the waters. Okay? It's a Hebrew letter. Mem. It's also, it stands for water or the waters. Okay? Because there's two. There's the salty and the sweet. Okay, and anger, I just lifted up discernment, and anger was behind it, okay? I don't know why I just did that, but... Okay? But we got forgiveness, okay? And it came in over here with the angels, I believe. Yeah, with Jophiel. 5 cards came out, and they told me to keep them, so I did. Okay, so anger, right? We need to let go of anger. Just, are we holding on to anger? Let's examine ourselves. Okay, you know... This is how we master everything, by mastering ourselves, okay? So, Golden Christ Dragon is coming in to help you maintain that heart-centered perspective and speak from that, okay? That which is inside you, the truth. They're all golden writing, okay? So we have Golden Christed Dragon, then we have Golden Solar Dragon. Helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. So the masculine and feminine. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired teacher. Oh, teacher, again, okay? And then rainbow dragon. Brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. Okay. Beautiful, okay? Rainbow, hello, with golden and golden. Yeah, that's what's up. Miracles, okay? Teach about these miracles. Expect miracles, miraculous changes in people, in yourself. Oh man, see that just radiating from his heart. Let your heart shine, right? That's how we shine. We don't shine unless we're in our heart, okay? That's why the children of God shine, because that heart, that Levite fire, it just radiates. It's like, it's embers, right? Amber is the color of your energy, oh. Amber is the color of your energy, oh. And what came out for the Resonance Oracle deck? Childlike joy. And didn't one of them dragons say that? Okay, so letting go of anger. Letting in forgiveness. Okay, which already should be there. Okay, we're just stripping away the stuff that's murking it up. I would be ruining it in the moment with that Britney Spears shit. Shout out to my Star family. Okay. So, childlike joy. Okay, and on the bottom, we have musical movement and heart's tears. And that's interesting because I was having a vision of I was like visually manifesting, okay, one of the rooms in my home is going to be just like a dance studio, like room, just empty, okay, with a one whole wall with a mirror with like a ballerina bar or whatever. Oops, sorry, succulent. Okay, calm down, mama. And I was like, just visualizing, I'm like, oh, myself and maybe helping other goddesses just, you know, who've had issues with, you know, body conflict, okay, wanting to love their body and accept their body, but having issues and just overcoming them. So I was imagining myself doing this first and then assisting just me and another woman in the room, okay, and showing her what I did to release it. I was doing like, because I did it in the mirror in my bathroom before I got into the shower. And I was just moving around and looking at my body and doing and I was imagining that, and I saw myself like crying as I was accepting myself fully and loving myself fully, embracing myself fully as a spiritual being and releasing attachments to the body and transcending that. And it was a beautiful release. So to have this musical movement, I almost want to cry right now. Because I think so many divine feminine need to love themselves. And if you're focusing on the karmic and all your readings and videos are about, you're not loving yourself. It's because you don't want to focus on that. Because you have issues about what you look like, your hair, your boobs, your weight, your age, whatever. We need to forgive that. Release it with love. And then hold space for ourselves. So we can have that time to practice self-love. Okay, carve out that time for yourself. Musical movement, heart's tears, let it flow. Let your body flow. Let the tears flow. Okay, childlike joy was the card. I knew that one was going to be a little emotional getting into I'm like, oh God, because when I saw it myself, I'm like, oh God. And I'm like, you guys want me to share this too? I'm okay, we're fine. We're going to be okay. No, if you're being, you are okay. Okay, being is the okay. That's where we're okay. So teaching, discernment, forgiveness. Okay, and anger came in. Okay, so if any of you that are holding on to anger, maintain that heart-centered awareness. Okay, that doesn't mean you have to love. Doesn't mean you have to like that person. You don't have to have them in your life, okay? You don't have to like what they're doing. You love them as a person. Do you wish harm on that person? No. Then you must hold love for them. Even if they've hurt you. Okay? So. Okay? there's been people who've been raped and people have murdered members of their family. They you know, hit and run and ran over their child, and they don't want this person to go to the electric chair. They don't want more death. No. So we know that this is an infection. This is like a infiltration. Okay, yeah, exactly. And it's going to be cleansed. So when the angel cards came out, Raphael, Jesus, Chesed, that Christ, golden Christ, boom, cleansing. And I don't know if I've ever even seen, maybe it's so rare, it's had to have come out, I'm sure, every card by now, but okay, so Raphael was cleansing, and I saw Gabriel, this one's sticking up, so I opened up to it, and inspiration. Okay, the piercing of the divine masculine, electric, the light codes, piercing into your body, the DNA, the earth, everything. Okay, upgrading, up-leveling, upping. We're embracing, it's the cupping of the upping. We're embracing it, and we're giving it a boost. Okay, and liberation was on the top. Okay, so liberation, cleansing, inspiration. Okay, so this purification that's freeing us, and we're being inspired now with all these ideas and love and passion, sensuality, bliss, surrender. Okay, these are the 5 cards that came out, and they said to keep them. Okay, Zafkiel with surrender, just arms wide open, right? My heart, boom, your heart's open. Clink, clink. Right? Boom. Surrender with integrity, right? We're surrendering to that which is on high, okay? We're not surrendering to narcissistic abuse. We're surrendering to that which is up, 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 okay? Where is he looking? When he's surrendering? To God. Boom. Anael. Integrity. And here's forgiveness. Jophiel. So that forgiveness showed up twice, okay? And integrity with discernment. That's, I like that. So see how surrender was first? This is the order of how they came out, okay? Evolution. So as we hold more forgiveness and surrender to that, okay? Holding more integrity, surrender. We get to these higher levels, these higher virtues, okay? Compassion, mercy, unconditional love, forgiveness, okay? It's all through faith. It's faith-based. That's the foundation. The foundation is faith, okay? And it's rooted in the heart. And then we get to ecstasy and bliss. And that's the process. That's the evolution. Okay, we ascend to that. We don't have ecstasy down here. We ascend and then we have ecstasy, because ecstasy is held with God. Just like everything, revenge, everything belongs to God. Oh, dear God, to whom vengeance belongs. That's why we forgive. Because God wants what's best for us. That's what's going to allow us to have this childlike joy, to be healed, to be, okay? So if we're holding on to unforgiveness, okay, we're never going to ascend and reach ecstasy, which is with God, okay? God will show you who your divine partner or partners are. God will show you what your path is, what food to eat. You'll be guided everything, okay? You know, you need to go take a nap today. You'll just go with your guidance, your God-given guidance. God's never going to say, you know, yeah, that's a good idea. Call up that buddy. Go get that rig of heroin. If that's what you're hearing, I'm not saying you won't hear that. I'm saying that ain't God. That ain't God talking, okay? So, ecstasy, okay? Only achievable once you've gone through this cleansing process. And the first thing you need to do is surrender, okay? If you want true liberation, it comes through being cleansed and purified. Okay, and the ecstasy is found when you come into that oneness, okay, that God is, that love for all his children. So, there you go. That's the reading. That's the oracle reading. And I didn't even sweat. I even had a cup of coffee too. I just really feel like this is just really good energies, you guys. So I was going to say energy, because it's just like one. One is just childlike joy. Look at you guys. I want to laugh, cry, right? It's like you're crying because you roller skating with your friends outside, so when you fell down, you really scraped up your knee, but you're having such a good time, you don't want to stop laughing, even though you got to cry for a second. Right? Ecstasy, childlike joy. Okay? Love, peace, and blessings. Make sure to focus on what you want for this new moon, okay? Don't let any other thoughts that come, boom, let them pass quickly. Okay? Monitor your thoughts. Okay? Because what you think is what comes into existence. All right. Love, peace, and blessings.